Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Our top story, new developments involving the man in charge of the Punta Gorda Police Department. The
police chief is now on paid administrative leave and facing a misdemeanor charge for the death of a retired librarian. Mary Knowlton was killed last year during a training exercise at a Citizens Police Academy. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley has the latest on the investigation and what is next for the chief and the officer who allegedly fired that fatal shot.
The city manager wouldn't say whether he felt the charges filed against the chief of police by the state's attorney's office were fair. He did, however, say that the chief's employment status will be determined by an internal affairs investigation.
Tom Lewis is a fine man. I know he is committed to excellence in his profession and has the best interest of the community at heart. If you believe otherwise, you just don't know him.
On Thursday, City Manager Howard Koenig spoke about Chief Tom Lewis, who Koenig hired a few years ago. He placed Chief Lewis on administrative leave without pay.
I want to make the statement that I stand behind our chief.
But following an in-depth investigation into the fatal shooting last year, Chief Lewis was charged with culpable negligence. One of his officers, Lee Cole, shot and killed 73-year-old Mary Knowlton during a shoot-don't-shoot Citizens Academy training scenario. Cole is now charged with felony manslaughter. Despite those charges, many are still advocating for Chief Lewis to stay as head of the department, including C.J. Metcalf. Metcalf has worked alongside Chief Lewis in the past. She said he is a good man who is dedicated to his community.
I certainly hope that they determine that the chief be released of any official charges.
Not everyone shares that view. Marty Blaustein was a lieutenant in the NYPD for 20-plus years.
You know, the buck stops at the top. So, unfortunately, he's a good guy. But he is in charge. He's the chief.
While the chief of police is on administrative leave, the city manager announced that Captain Jason Ciaccini will serve the role as acting chief. In Punta Gorda, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.